Hey guys, welcome back to Musk on the Move. In this video, I'm going to talk about fast fashion and how we are contributing to China's economy through our clothing choices and what we can do to stop it. So, if you want to know how we are doing that and what brands I'm talking about, do watch this video till the end and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so YouTube will notify you whenever my next video comes up. You must be aware of the term fast fashion, which is basically cheap and trendy clothing which comes and goes out of style. Whatever we see on the runway is at the store in just few days, and as the next trend comes, they make us feel that in order to be trendy, we need to shop the new look, which leads us to overconsumption. Fast fashion is like fast food, very cheap but with questionable quality. Overall, the fashion industry is a major contributor of pollution and water consumption. If you want to know how water is going to be a luxury in the coming years, I would recommend you to watch this video for a more detailed and a more crisp scenario. Coming back to fast fashion, these clothes are made in underfunded factories known as the sweatshops with horrible work conditions where a worker earning close to nothing works till 3 am only to come back to work at 7 am. They are exposed to harmful chemicals that are used to dye and process our clothes. The regular contact of chemicals has caused workers to die before 50 and develop serious birth defects. There have been so many mishappenings we are not even aware of. The 2000 collapse of the Rana Plaza garment factory in Bangladesh, which killed around 1100 people and injured many more, has become a symbol of how bad things have gotten. Billions of textiles made per year are dumped in landfills and ocean every year, leading to soil degradation and harming aquatic animals. Among all other fabrics, polyester heavily dominates, which is cheap and also non-biodegradable. But because they do not biodegrade, they are a serious threat to the aquatic life. Small creatures such as planktons eat the microfibers, which then make their way up to the food chain to fish and shellfish eaten by humans. So basically, we are eating the microfibers that is coming out of our own clothing. The biggest reason that we continue to buy fast fashion products is because of its low pricing. In my coming videos, I'm going to talk about fast fashion, capsule wardrobes, and sustainable and affordable brands that we can consider instead of fast fashion brands. Now, let's talk about how we are contributing to China's economy through our clothing choices. We all love street shopping, right? But the fact is that about 70% of the products that we find on Hill Road or Lincoln Road in Bandra or Sarojini Market in Delhi or Brigade Road in Bangalore, etc., are smuggled from China and Hong Kong. They copy the designs and mass produce cheap knockoffs of luxury brands with low quality material and make a fortune out of it. Their mantra is availability over quality. No quality or safety checks whatsoever. So next time if you go out street shopping, do check the labels on each of the clothing and ask the shopkeeper where they've got it from. There's an article, I'm gonna link it in the description down below, where the shopkeepers of these street shops explain that they have both Chinese products and Indian made products, but the consumers like us always choose the Chinese products because they are more flashy and they are more cheaper, of course. And think about the carbon footprint. Your one piece of clothing is coming somewhere from China to India, to the shops, and then to you, and then you take it home. Now let's talk about Amazon. If you've recently shopped on Amazon, you'll notice that the brand is full of non-name branded goods. Amazon's sole purpose is to provide the customers with lowest price products possible. One way to achieve this is to skip the traditional route of the supply chain and totally bypass distributors, wholesalers, and even Amazon retailers. And that means getting consumers as close as to the Chinese factories. There are several spiteful selling strategies that are used by Chinese sellers, including fake reviews, counterfeit products, spoiling competitors' product listing, stealing data from Amazon. On the platform, there are around 40% of Chinese sellers. They have managed to dominate the platform. Now, as consumers, we can do a few things here. So, the first thing that we can do is avoid buying the non-branded goods. Just because Chinese products are low pricing and okay quality, we can't keep boosting their economy. The second thing you can do is buy from the brands you are aware about. There are so many Indian based brands that are struggling to get searched and come up on the Amazon search that provide good quality products in reasonable prices. The third thing that you can do when buying on Amazon is not to completely rely on the reviews and low pricing products. And if you get suspicious about any kind of product or any kind of review or brand, do report it on Amazon. Now, there are a few fast fashion brands which have become absolute favorite of a lot of people. The most popular one is Shein. Shein has tripled its business under a year in India, and they get 10,000 orders a day only from India. Other Chinese brands like this are AliExpress, Zaful, and Romway. Now, here are some things that we can do. First thing can be stop buying from these sites. Second thing we can do is unfollow them from all social media platforms. Shein has 1.1 million followers on Instagram as I speak. We as millennials hold a major responsibility. Anyways, we are the main target of these kinds of brands. But it's high time that we raise our voice and say no to any kind of Chinese goods. Now, here's an account on Instagram that I've been following named Wander with Sky. So, he put up a video on saying no to Chinese products and also that he deleted TikTok and why. Now, he didn't have to raise his voice on boycotting Chinese goods, but he did. Another video I came across was from Abhi and Niu. They are YouTubers and they explain exactly what the situation is. And I'm sure everybody has watched the Sonam Wangchuk's China Ko Jawab videos. If not, I'll put the link in the description down below for those two. Do watch them and say no to China products. Together, as consumers, we can make a huge impact and make a difference. That's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and do share it with as many people as you can. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't already.